You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, so let's talk about CBS Sports and former Dallas Cowboys quarterback Antonio Romo. Tony Romo got arrested. You guys know that for OWI in Wisconsin. That is operating while intoxicated, which is pretty much like a DUI. Pulled over by the cops, and he apparently failed a field sobriety test, something like that. Yeah. And CBS, man, word is initially is that, nothing's going to happen to Tony. He's just kind of going to disappear for a little bit, then he'll be right back at work. And then CBS announced his replacement. J.J. Watt, one of my favorite football players of all time, is replacing Tony Romo. And folks, me and Rhodes talked about this on a member live stream. Make sure you guys become channel members so you actually get access to that. But I said, Tony Romo's done. They brought in J.J. Watt pretty fast. Wasted no time whatsoever. And the clock is ticking on Tony Romo. And now we actually have a new report, guys, saying that, Tony Romo is all but fired at CBS. Now, I believe he only has like a few years left on his contract, if I'm not mistaken. Tony Romo, Dallas Cowboys quarterback, super popular at first, and then criticism started coming his way as the years went by. So maybe now CBS is thinking, all right, we got the perfect excuse now to dump Tony Romo. Let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Media executives think CBS is done with Tony Romo over uncontrollable fear after arrest. Tony Romo's CBS career could soon be at an end, according to media executives. Opinions about Romo's future with CBS have been mixed after he was placed on indefinite leave by the company following his July 23rd OWI arrest. According to Puck News, quote, a bunch of sports media executives feel that Romo won't be back, assuming CBS feels Romo's arrest, including a 40-minute video of him being questioned by police, impacts CBS's image. Yeah. Now, I haven't watched the whole entire arrest video, but I do have a 4-minute clip here. And Tony Romo is going to be placed under arrest. And first, he doesn't want to actually do anything before he actually talks to his lawyer. But he started doing these football-style stretches. And they even asked him about, have you had like any concussions or anything like that? And he just kind of like stops and says, not recently. Now, I don't know if the police officer actually knew who he was, knew that he was a football player. Maybe the female police officer wasn't a sports fan. Not really sure. But anyway, look at this. Quote, will viewers wonder if Romo is tipsy the next time he acts goofy in the booth or has a weird conversation with Jim Nantz? Puck wrote in his newsletter. Quote, will social media users create memes with the arrest video? Will MAG go berserk and make sponsors uncomfortable? These are the types of uncontrollable instances TV network executives strenuously hope to avoid. Now, I find it interesting, guys, also, let's assume that Tony Romo is done. You actually have two Mexican Americans lose their jobs. Also, you guys know that Mark Sanchez, he got canned by Fox. But I digress. It would then come down to CBS's ability to enforce the moral clause, which The Athletic reported to be part of his 10-year, $180 million contract. Yeah, a moral clause. Now, up until this point, guys, I don't think that Tony Romo had been in any trouble with the law. But a DUI arrest, on video, doing these like football stretches and everything. He even mentions that he had back surgery, that kind of thing as well. But it goes on. If the clause uses broad language, such as stating CBS can terminate Romo in case of any scandal, or subjective language, the network could terminate Romo for the legal situation and get out of the $72 million they owe him over the next 4 years. Wow. So he actually has 4 years left on his contract. Man, that's a lot of money right there. So if they wanted to not pay him that, they can cut him loose for him violating a moral clause. This is going to be interesting right here. However, while the language of the moral clause has not been disclosed, Alex Davis, the founder of Omni Law PC, who has negotiated these clauses himself for both talent and producers, thinks Romo's deal likely includes, quote, very favorable language for the talent. At the time of his signing in 2020, Romo was widely considered the top analyst in the NFL and had no major criminal record or legal controversies. And that's Romo's mugshot right there. He's actually smiling. Now, here's a small clip right here of Tony Romo doing his arrest right there. Let's watch this.
You will do 9, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Just sitting in there. Sorry, guys, 2 back
1,
surgeries. It does hurt.
2. Hi there, Deputy Cora, Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office.
Were you speaking on the speaker back there?
I was.
I didn't even know you guys had that, so sorry.
All right, reason for my
Told me to
stop
pull
today.
over to the right.
Yep.
That was what you said.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Reason for my stop today is the unsafe passing on the right, the lane
Say
deviation.
it louder, I'm sorry.
Unsafe passing on the right, cutting across the gore. Obviously, the gore,
Yes.
it's the marked area.
Gotcha. Hey,
Where are you coming from?
the golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll take a driver's license from you.
You got it.
How many drinks have you had?
0.
You're coming from a golf course?
I played in the golf tournament at the Wisconsin State Amateur.
Okay. I'm going to run you through some fields.
What's that mean?
Field sobriety tests. Are you willing to take any field sobriety tests?
Call my lawyer and then I'm going to write a film if that's okay.
You're denying to step out of the vehicle pending fields?
I'm just going to call my lawyer.
Okay, step out of the vehicle.
I'm going to call him.
No, step out of the vehicle.
I'm not allowed to.
Step out of the vehicle.
So you're saying that because you think I can't?
All right, so you're going to step in front of my vehicle? Step in front of my vehicle.
If I put this right here?
Step in front of my vehicle, yes.
18, book 14 back on this. He'll be hired at C20 shortly.
24 squads, so slow it down. He's out of the vehicle.
I thought you were taking me through it.
So, as of right now, we're on a leveled ground. We're on a bridge. I want to convey you somewhere that's going to be an even surface, free of debris.
Yes, I agree. So we don't get hit.
Turn around for me.
I get you.
And they're going to put him in
Yep.
handcuffs right here
I just want to make sure it doesn't too far having.
and bring him to a different location to do all these tests.
You in all the way?
What's that?
You in all the way?
I'm in, yes. Uncomfortably, but yes.
I know you're a taller fellow.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
And then when my partner brought the backpack that you wanted, we basically do not an inventory, but I make sure that
You
there's
guys
no
check the
guns
whole
in there.
thing? Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys check.
And there were
Yeah.
a few shooters in there that I observed.
Yeah. Any of them drink?
Okay.
I
So,
don't think any of them were drink, right?
okay.
Can I do an exercise?
Go ahead, dude.
This is when he goes into full NFL player mode right here.
Pat it down, yep. Okay. Any head injuries?
Excuse me?
Any head injuries recently?
injuries.
Any concussions?
He's probably thinking, you don't know who I am?
Over the years, yes, but not recently. No, we're good.
Okay. When you turn, keep the front lead foot on the line
Sorry, 1 second.
and turn by taking a series of small steps with the other foot.
Yep.
I'm going to demonstrate with 3.
Yes, thank you.
You will do 9, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Just sitting in there. Sorry, guys, 2 back
1.
surgeries. It does hurt.
2. You
Just trying not to.
willing to submit to a PPT
What is that?
machine that you blow in?
Breathalyzer.
It does not determine the results of
Oh
my
no,
test.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
I've already heard from all the lawyers, don't ever do that.
Okay.
So
All right.
we're not going to do that.
Okay. All right, sir.
Did I pass this test?
You turn around.
No, I didn't. Huh? Can I use my phone real quick? Because there's a plane taking off.
You're
my
under
parents are
arrest
there.
for
Okay.
operating
We'll
while
get to
under the
that.
influence. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the video right there, guys. So Tony Romo looks like he is done at CBS. They're probably going to try to use a moral clause in his contract to oust him. Is that actually validated? I don't know. But once they got JJ Watt, they wasted no time. Yeah. Sounds like to me, man, they wanted Tony Romo gone. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.